Okay, well, the next one we'd like to look at today has to do with Ritchie's Blues. Now, there's a few versions of that on my channel, and no doubt many have heard different versions of it over the years. It appears to have come from a B.B. King tune, that initial lick, or riff if you like. So just to get you started with that, because really the rest of it after that initial motif or that initial riff, then it's basically just all jamming then after that, isn't it? And well done jamming, of course. Not by myself, but by those who play it, or the man himself. So now, what key will we do it in? We'll probably do it in something like G, because then what you do is you just move it around wherever. Now, to start with G, we've just got the G chord there, just this portion of the G chord. And what we're going to do is have our third finger on 5 on the 4th string, second finger on 4 on the 3rd string, and first finger on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So you're going to play this sort of effect. Okay? So rake your pick across the strings, but try not to do that. It just means that you have to sort of lift your fingers off and mute the strings that you've played, especially on one of these things, because they don't forgive any noise that might inadvertently occur. So firstly, we're going to play those 3 notes, and then play the 5th fret on the 2nd string. And then you're going to have the 3rd fret on the 1st string. So, and then we're going to bend up, we're going to grab a hold of the 8th fret and bend it to the 10th. And you might grab a hold of the 6th fret note, all on the 1st string of course, and then just even a half a bend or a quarter of a bend is probably better. And then finishing on that G there, which is the 8th fret on the 2nd string. Now usually everybody will be playing a G, and then they quickly change to the quick change, which is the C. Now for that you could do something like, okay, so that would be, you start on the 3rd, major 3rd of that chord, which is that E there. So you're going to come up to the 7th fret, and then as if you were playing a 5 chord, well, which can be played like that, but if you want to, if you can bend your finger back and bring it back 1 fret and just play your 7, and then if you can, the first note you need to rake with your pick is going to be the 7th fret, and then because you've brought your finger back from that 5 chord position, you're going to then play the 2 middle strings. Okay, so you'll have 7 on the 5th string. You'll have 8 and 8 on 4 and 3 strings respectively, and then hammer your little finger down on top of the 9th fret. So you go, the next note is the 8th, 1st string, and bend it from the 10th up to 12, then back down, then 10, 9, 8, 9, 10, and then down to the 2nd string, and once again your G which is the 8th fret. So there's an introductory part to Ritchie's blues, if you like. He does other things like that sort of stuff. So you've got this nice little suspended 4th G chord here, like you play down there at D when you learn, usually when people learn D suspended 4th, that's where they learn it, of course, but this time you're just going to bring it up here to where the G is, which is on your 8th fret there, and these other two guys back here on the 7th fret, and then just sneak that little finger in there underneath, and he's going to go like that. So you're raking your pick across and you're pulling the note off that you actually remove your finger with, and then and just playing those notes individually there. So you've got your 5 on 3, your 3 on 3, and then your 5 on 4th fret. Okay, so that's Ritchie's blues, and so here you go with that one too.